Welcome back to the channel. What I have for you today is, of course, the Eventlab Showdown. Every Sunday, I get the Eventlabs from the festival playlist together, play them, rate them, see which one I think is the best. This week, we only have one. You see that huge Halo vehicle. We also have it in the seasonal playground games as a car restriction and in the shop for you to buy. I don't know how that fits in with track day, but that's what they went with. This might have been the one where they had Eventlab pieces that were from Halo. I don't know. I know that was one of them, but it's been so long, I have no idea. But here we go. The one that's in the festival playlist, 2 Forza Rupert presents Forza Warthog Rally. It's a mess, sir. We're scattered all over this valley. We've called for evac, but until you showed up, I thought we were cooked. We're cooked, chat. There are some pelicans waiting at the far end of the canyon. Get us there on the double. The Corps ain't paying us by the hour. We get a car horn reward of the Halo theme part 2. I know you guys were really interested in that. We are here at the site of this Eventlab. Let's jump in. Of course, you can only use this vehicle. Now, I have different tunes and different liveries, but we'll go with the A800 variant. That one looks pretty cool. Here we go. So we should demolish them. This is more like you're playing Halo, really, if I remember correctly. We have those set pieces on the side, which really help. I don't know if you remember last week. I believe it was last week's The Blue Box by GT Deny. I hope I'm getting all that right. But I believe those pieces were used there, which is cool, and they can be repurposed, not just for a Halo-themed experience. And we're in first. All right. Big jump in Mexico here, heading for the castle wall. We need to change that. Nice try, buddy. Trying to take me out. This is a monster of a vehicle. Admittedly, you know, of course I know what... Wow, that was terrible. Okay. All right, what I was saying was... Of course I know what Halo is, but I never really played it. I mean, it's really just deathmatch, whatever. I mean, I know there was a single player. You know, Xbox's flagship shooter. But all these things and little Easter eggs here and there, like Cortana and what else do we have? I don't know. Just all this stuff. The Halo vehicle. It's lost on me for sure, because I don't have any nostalgia for it. Or like, wow, look at that. I mean, if it does for you, that's cool. I don't know. It's really heavy-handed, and I guess it just comes from the Microsoft marketing department, you know? But here we are, and I guess this is what Halo looks like. We have whatever that big thing is, and we do get some jumps, which is cool. The other thing about this vehicle is its design is very asymmetrical, which I can appreciate and at the same time bugs the hell out of me. Well, a lot of different light situations going on here. Hard to see. Back out through. Only about 60% of the way through this. And we're already at 2 minutes. An easy one for sure. This thing is built to go off-road, not really on these asphalt roads. So I'm having a little bit of trouble. It is cool how they redesigned the train track there. I like that. It's cool. Getting it sideways and it just can't hang. The off-road tires just slide all the way off track. And that's I don't know, that's my point. I mean, unless you're super into this stuff and you're a Forza and a Halo guy, I would appreciate a lot more having some sort of, you know, drift tie-in. I don't know. Something that would be more fitting to the game. Kind of like track day is. I mean, we get that... Ouch. We get that high-speed ring there, which is cool. Not really high-speed, but you know what I mean. Higher speed. Sort of high-speed. And there you go. So, come to Forza. Get your Halo fix. I know there's like a themed expedition or something, or was... at one point. So we get the themed Eventlab. Very cool. I like the desert colored one better. I don't know. I'm colorblind, so that's tough. All right, so there you go. Forza Warthog Rally complete. We got the Halo theme part 2, but more importantly, we've turned this to gold. We're going to have to 100% this festival playlist and this entire series if we choose to do that. But now it is time to bring in a new player to this Eventlab game here. Creative Hub, Eventlab, and Event Blueprints, and You can look here. There's the blue box by GT Deny. I was correct. Here's Sweezy's North Japan Expressway. This one was so much fun. The Night Owl City, the street race was crazy. A lot of fun too. So we've done a lot of these. Not a lot of new ones to be found. So I'm heading over to the Forza Creators Guild, FCG, Discord. You're going to see FCG featured in a lot of these. Yeah, like right here, FCG. It's in the name. Some other ones will just have logos and things and whatever. All of these creators, a lot of you guys that watch the channel know that's a great place to go and show off your work and find other people's Eventlabs, because sometimes they just don't show up here. You can also find them on your favorite social media. Follow these creators, X, Facebook, Instagram. But we're going to go to search. We're going to go to share code. And for this one, it's going to be 144-787-744. Confirm. And it should be from Dexter 4130D. The Forgotten City Rally. And as you can see, it's fairly new. Not a lot of plays. That's a good ratio of likes. We have the words technical and jumps down here. It is fairly new, but they posted it in June, so it is what it is. First time I'm seeing it. First time I've been on the Discord in a while. But here we go. This is what I'm putting up against the Forza Warthog Rally. Funny enough, I don't know. I want to use the same vehicle, but I don't think I can. So we're going to get something similar. Ooh, hey, it's A800. I'm not cheating here. Let's get the 205 from Peugeot, the Turbo 16. Look at this thing. It's one of those ones that's just so high in the air. It's nasty. All right, so we've got the Puma from Jason there. Very nice. Forgotten City. So we have some urban things here. We also have a lot of trees that are already getting taken out. We have a good group here. What do we have? Broncos and SUVs and... I don't know if that's the Mercedes truck. I need to start driving better rather than just look here. Hold up. Actually, I'm going to restart. Whoa. This was a crazy start. I'm going to keep the talking to a minimum. Here we go. Let me try to get through this first part. So yes, trees, Puma, all kinds of vehicles. Now, I thought this thing would handle great on the dirt, but I wonder why I was kind of wagging around. So I want to keep that to a minimum. I really don't like courses that are, back and forth. But it seems like that's where this one is going. Why is there a Cobra R Fox body in this race? I have a Fox body. I would not take it to something like this. There's got to be something better, bro. Now that thing in front of me, yeah, yeah. This is slippery, guys. On rally tires, very slick. Slidey. That's how it feels. Where are we at? Is this in Eventlab Island? Is this in Mexico? I'm thinking Mexico. I see a bunch of roads on the map. 2 laps here. Wonder how long this first one's going to be. The mini-map looks very convoluted. Yes, this is... Ooh, dyno. Oh, what's happening with the floor? The lighting. So we are in Guanajuato. I see it. We're a little higher up. We've got some pieces. We've got a false road here. Very nice. I like it. For some reason through here I'm doing a little better. It's not so slick. Trying to steer with the e-brake, but just not working. I feel like, oh, maybe this is mud and the other stuff was dirt. Who knows? Coming up on lap 2, we should be, I feel. Nope, nowhere close. Wow, over 2 minutes already for 1 lap. Oh, a telephone pole takes me out. Full stops. Nice. We have a great canopy above. That's really adding to the allure here. I wonder if this can take out the Warthog Rally. This section here feels really good, but then it's right into a turn. Nice jump, though, to bring me back. A800 is tough here. Maybe if you have a slower one, I don't know. Like a slower A car. Maybe doesn't have a ton of power, but has the handles. Handles and traction is what you need here. I'm having fun, though. This thing's kind of a hooner. All right, here we go. I think this is going back to the start. I wonder if this goes over top of itself. It looks like it does, but it's not like a figure 8 kind of cross. I don't know how anybody would hit you anyway. Oh, that's a tough corner right there, let me tell you. It's not that kind of a track. It's not a figure 8er. Yeah, this is too much, I have to say. I'm going to put it out there. So many tight turns. You've got me a little bothered. Which is fine. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, right? Sometimes you go to a place, you go to a class, you go to a course, something to get yourself a new certification. It's not always easy. Usually the ones that are good challenge you. Is that what we have here? The street light is like lower than my door mirror. That's crazy. That felt good through there. I feel like just when I get going and I'm having fun, we got to turn. So that does bother me a little. But it's okay. 4.5 minutes, guys. Looking like we're going to do 6.5 minutes total. What an Eventlab. I don't mind it. I understand it. I just feel like the laps are a little long. We're going right under where start-finish was. I tell you what, it's impressive to put this much in here and have this loop around and go through and do what it does. Because every single piece of this course has to have a different surface laid down. And it's through tunnels. Bruh. Crazy. I do appreciate that. But which did I have more fun on? I really thought it would be this one. The Warthog Rally, that, I don't know if it's my version or what, but that vehicle doesn't race very well. I thought you'd really want the Warthog to shine if you're going to have a race around it. Same telephone pole? What did it do? Respawn? I feel like it was the same one. Big jump. Okay. See, that stuff, you got me. Super fun. Another one. Yeet. Big one. Whew. This place is overgrown. We need one of those YouTubers or social media guys that just come and cut for free. We'll have some old lady stand out front. Hey, can you help me with my yard? My whole city is overgrown. We have an army of those guys in here taking care of this. We turned it back to a regular racetrack, man. We swept the surface and found out there was asphalt underneath. Oh, no need to pay us. Just make sure you like and subscribe. Why am I talking? I got my voices mixed up, didn't I? It's okay. And there you go. Wow. Dinos on the steps. The Forgotten City Rally. This is the rally version. Okay, 6:37 coming in. That second lap was faster. We'll give it a like. That was fun. That was a fun experience. Like usual, we're grasping at straws. We're reaching here. I guess this is what it looked like where we just ended up. Crazy, right? But when they only give us one Eventlab, what am I to do? I gotta hit up the Forza Creators Guild. It's a Discord. You can find it other places, but the main thing is a Discord. I'm just in the random map. So if you go in there and put a command, it'll just pop up a random map. But there's also an Eventlab library. There's a Spook Fest competition going on right now. Very timely since we didn't get Dia de Muertos. But I'll be quick with it today. Which one do I like better? It was close. If I gotta give it to one, just putting car choice and the actual gameplay together, it's going to be Dexter 4130D's The Forgotten City Rally. Now, it was fun. It did have its drawbacks just as far as my play style and what I like to see. But I do think it eclipsed this Forza Warthog Rally. Maybe for you guys, if you're those super Halo fans, maybe you played it back in the day. Maybe you like shooters and racing games as well. I didn't really get into shooters until Fortnite, and I was terrible. And you know, that's has since passed. I don't play it as much anymore, or really at all right now. Yeah, I was just never a shooter guy. Always anything with wheels. Like skateboarding, BMX games are fun, and any racing game, drifting game, whatever. But if you like the Halo theme, this one has a lot of it. We got the car. It's in the game. It's from the devs. It's from the actual people who make or used to make Halo. And yeah, it's a good time. It's not bad. Like I said, just still trying to understand why it's in the shop, why it's in the event lab, and why it's in the seasonal playground games. To each their own. Congratulations to both creators. One for being featured. And congratulations to Dexter 4130D on the win. Yeah, just kind of like I said, random map from the FCG Discord. But you guys can always hit up the Creative Hub here, Eventlab, and go to the Playground Games Editor's Choice tab. You can see what's trending today. Best of the month. All-time greats. Try not to fall into the ultimate best skills 10, SP, and 18S. Some of those are just trying to get you achievements or challenges or whatever. But Friends and Followed is fun. Suds the Cat, AR12 Nick, Suds the Cat, Suds the Cat. I guess those guys are pretty prolific. Let's see. Let's go until we get another one. Twisted Knot, Joe C, friend of the channel. Who else? Yeah, that's all we got rocking right now. AR12 Nick going crazy. And Suds. The Suds ones are crazy. Like the suspension test. Yeah, you're in for a long day there. Donjuan Song, Stunt Kana 2.0. See, if you go to creator info on one of these, you can follow the creator. You can go to their creative hub. I don't think a lot of people know about that, but it is very helpful if you like Eventlabs and challenge cards and tunes and liveries and all the user generated content, the UGC. That's going to be it from me today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, I'm going to be back on Wednesday. I'm taking a couple of days off like usual. I'm going to hit up these daily challenges, the other 6. We're going to speed run them on Wednesday. It's going to be fun. Between now and then, I need to clean up all this stuff. Horizon Tour. I can leave monthly rivals for now, but the seasonal championships, seasonal playground games, they got to get completed. Make sure you get another one of these Porsche 911 GT3 RSs while they're here for only 20 points. All you do is play the game, and you get a very cool, rare, awesome car. You know, the car of the series. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Later.